Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Klonoa 2 Dream Champ Tournament. I am doing Vision 5-7 in post-commentary because I can't talk and play it at the same time. This part is pretty easy. You just gotta make sure that you're high enough so that way you can jump to the Dream Stones and you can do those double jumps. Now for this part, you gotta throw the enemy here into the box. Then you gotta be pretty patient here and try not to get hit by the spikes as you grab these 4 Dreamstones. From here, you can grab the enemy here, use the double jump to get everything, grab the enemy again, use it to get this big Dreamstone that's really easy to miss, and then you can use the Goomies and the platforms and the Flying Moo to double jump over here and climb up. You should have 15 Dreamstones by the end of this first section. For this section, you want to be patient, you want to stay on the little whirlwind so that way you can get to all the Dreamstones here. Don't forget the 2 above the first platform and the 3 above the first Goomy. Once you have enough room, that's when you want to do the double jump with the Flying Moo. And from here, you want to float jump all the way over here. Now you want to throw this guy all the way to the right and just keep going. Use the enemy here to grab that. You want to grab the other guy again when he respawns from the left. Then you want to grab the flying enemy, throw it into the box to get the Sunstone. And from here, this is the hardest part. You're going to have to use the Goomy in order to do some flying, floating, and double jumping, just so you can make it all the way over here. It's a little difficult near the end, but it can be done. And now that we have our rank S, and we have all the Dreamstones collected, we can do this. We can get this revealed. And after I show off that 5-4, 5-5, and 5-6 are all S-ranked, we'll be going back to live commentary right after the transition. And it's live commentary time again, because once again, that auto-scrolling segment, that one auto-scrolling level, I couldn't play and talk at the same time. I know, right? Anyway, Vision 5-8 is the last regular area of the game. Let's hope I don't mess this up too badly. Okay. I think we have to go over here first. We do. Alright. And I'll be explaining things as we go. But first, we gotta talk to Nagapoko. Nagagaga. In Garlen's castle, a robot named Darissa will try to block your path. Throw something at Darissa and aim for its stomach. Nagaga. So we're gonna have to deal with that, apparently. Well, in the meantime, in between time, we need to get the Moo over here. And I need to figure out exactly how to do it. You two shoot 2 shots. Okay. I need you pressed, so that way I can do this. Get you. Then you. Need to wait on you. Yeah, it's been a while since I did this. And now I gotta figure things out all over again. I know you can get through there that way. So what we need to do is basically make it... There we go. That's what I'm doing wrong. I need to throw it at the shooty guy first, and then I can do this. I'm gonna wait for you to shoot your 2 shots, because I know you're going to give me the hardest time. Hit the switch. Do this. And I think that should be everything. So yeah, you basically want to get the moo that's over here all the way over here. Then you want to throw that enemy at the shooty guy, and then double jump off the gear moo, so that way you can get that, the key. Now, we can do any of these areas in any order that we want, which is alright. That's a good thing, because some of these are going to be harder than others, and I want to get them out of the way immediately. So, this room. We got this going on. And we want to use the box to basically grab moves and get to places. I don't know how exactly we're going to do it. Okay, I see what we need to do. We need this guy first of all. We're going to absorb him. And I hope I can do this right. Okay. I may have done this completely wrong. Yeah, I did this completely wrong. Basically, what we're doing here is that we need to absorb some enemies. Alright. We need to throw you at you. And that's how you do it. You gotta absorb the bottom flying moo, and then you gotta throw at the top flying moo, as I like to call it, so that way we can get the moonstone. Now there is... Is there anything else? Yes, there is, actually. There is this thing. Now, how far away is the box from me? There we go. Now, how do we deal with you? Ah, crazy. Okay. Did not want to do it that way. I know what I need to do. We need to do what we did for the blue crystal, and then we need to do it again for the red one. We just need to... Are you kidding me? There we go. And then we just need to jump to the right, throw the red thing at the red crystal. I can't even remember that enemy's name to save my life. And we can get the sunstone that way. I apologize if I am not talking a whole lot, because I am really concentrating, and I forgot how to do I wouldn't say I forgot how to do quite a few things. I'm now learning how to do everything again after doing a practice run just minutes ago. I still need the key. Well, at least we got that out of the way. Where are you? Okay, yeah, you are there. I do not feel like running into enemies. first and foremost. So let's get that out of the way now. And the key is all the way up there. I don't have to worry about anything else, thankfully. So there's that. Okay. I just need to know where everything is here. And I need an enemy. I need an enemy badly. So what we're going to do is we're going to absorb him. Wait for the box to come back around. Do the absorbs thing so I can take this across the spikes. And then when we head to the left, there we go. We got our thing. You shot your shot and... yeah, okay. You can keep going. I don't need you for anything anymore, Mr. Box. Okay. Alright. Are you kidding me? I was trying to grab the rope game. Well, now this is going to be an A rank. Which is something I didn't want. I'll definitely be S ranking this off screen. That's for sure. So now we got this. We got all this going on. We gotta absorb some enemies. And basically what I want to do, throw you at you. Throw you over there. And hit the switch. Really? Well, now I'm gonna have to get you again, won't I? Alright, let's try this again. Now let's hit the... I said let's hit the switch, not throw a thing at the switch. Let's try this again. I'm doing this way too soon. I'm throwing... I need to throw as late as possible if I want to hit that switch. I hit that? Game? Game, I hit that. This is not my idea of a fun time. There we go. That's how we should be doing it. And from here, we can do two things. One, we can grab a key. And two, we can grab a moonstone. Let's do both and get out of here. So we now have a key. We now have this going on. We've been there. Oh, we haven't been there. And I can drop down safely here because there's no enemy and there's a platform that will break my fall right there. Alright. This is probably the hardest room. We need to avoid this thing's projectiles. And then we can double jump again here. Grab the key. I'm going to get him out of the way just in case. And then do this. Yeah, you're going to have the triple jump to get to the right. And that's how you get it. You basically have to double jump with the shooty guy and throw the thing onto the shooty guy. Then you got to grab the flying moo and then double jump and hover. And then once the absorbing enemy gets sent back to you, that's when you can do that. That's when you can get the moonstone there. I'm going to wait on you to shoot another shot just to be safe. And I can just leap into the two flying moves to get this out of the way. And there you go. We can get everything out of the way this way. I still need... What am I missing? Am I missing stuff in here? I missed some things. Did I miss them in here? I need to scope rooms again. Well, thankfully we can get that. That's no big deal. We can get those. Yeah, don't forget to scope out every room you go into for those dreamstones, because that can sneak up on you. Which room are you? I feel like I should have done more in here. No, this is the room that we were just in. So, by process of elimination, the bottom room is the only thing we got left. Yeah, I missed some. Where are they? I missed some things here. Oh, you know what? It's in there. Well, it's a good thing I checked all the rooms, because the last one's over there. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I checked all the rooms, and I'm like, how am I missing 7? So now we gotta use the exorming enemy to get everything here. We gotta throw you at you, and then we gotta double jump off of you so that you get hit, and that's how you do it. Once you do throw the blue to make the red, you gotta get up here as quickly as possible. That's an A rank, but I'll take this clear, since, well, it does a good job at trying to explain an S rank, even though I got an A rank on it. And I got the Sunstone, which I didn't get in the practice run, so fair enough, I guess? You can tell I'm really trying to stay sane during doing the commentary for this live, because this game expects more out of you than Empire Dreams did. And I know that I've mentioned this time and time again, and I know that I kind of complain about it. But that is a point about this game that really needs to be driven home before you decide to either complete it or 100% complete it. You will be given a hard time. Speaking of hard time, we got the battle with Gantz. Now, this is a 2-part battle. The first part is the only part you have to worry about ranking up in. Or getting a rank in, for that matter. Once you beat the first part, you don't have to worry about getting an S rank on the second part, because that's the final battle, obviously. So, once you complete the first part, you don't have to worry about S ranking anything else. You're good as far as S ranks are basically. I can't even speak anymore to save my life, because I'm trying really hard to stay sane. Because the Sunstone, the Dreamstones, and the Moonstones, those are all in the first part. The second part is just a final boss battle, and you can relax kind of a bit with that second part, even though it's not easy either. I know I'm probably taking more time than I should to explain everything, but there you go. I just to make sure, the first part of this stage is the only part where you have to worry about a rank. That's it. On with the show here. Naga Gaga. At last it's the final. Make it to the goal before your rival. Clear all monsters from your path and aim for victory. Nagaga. And... oh, right. Cutscene. Well, so far so good. You trust Garlen, don't you? You fool. Huh? You really think he's the type to just hand over the prize money? If he doesn't, I'll just take it from him by force. But why not? Hey, I make deals with no one. I trust only myself. I don't care if you think I'm a pig-headed, dirty player. Okay. But the winner goes after Garlen, okay? I'll do as I like. Time to start soon. Just give me some kind of challenge, will you? And here we go. We got 2 chests down here and 2 chests up there. We gotta break them all. And we gotta make sure that we get onto the ropes here, otherwise we're going to have a hard time. And we do want to grab this after all. This section has 15 dreamstones. You want to be careful getting everything. And it's a good thing I did that because there was a cannon right below that boomy. And now that we got a little bit of headway, we can kind of do some things here. Let's go ahead and blow that up. Let's go ahead and throw another boomy in the cannon. Now let's jump and then throw. That'll blow that up. You want to get as much headway against Garlen as you possibly can. And from here, we need to double jump where the button is with the boomy. That'll take us into a whirlpool, and then we can grab the sunstone and continue on our way. And with that, we have the first 15 dreamstones and the moonstone. That is a crazy jump I did not expect to make. And when you jump it, double jump into that tornado there, you want to hold left so you can get that last dreamstone, or that fourth dreamstone there. I don't even know why I'm grabbing that hard. I might as well just go ahead and get it out of my way. Ah! I didn't want that. But we're out of here now. Let's jump to the left. That'll break that. That'll break that. That'll break all of that. Let's go ahead and do that. Come on, give me another boomy. There we go. There's another thing there. There's a box. And because of all those boxes that we broke, we have all the dreamstones. And we can just do that. We can just use the box as an escalator. Now all we need to worry about is this thing. That little orange circle up there, that is the weak spot. Also, you still have to worry about, of all things, keeping him occupied as he does things. So that way, you can fight this monster with not a whole lot of trouble. And now we've hit the weak spot. We want to hit this thing once to get the weak spot here. And then we want to hit the weak spot once it's up on top. Now, we've seen a little bit of the webs doing things. Here a little bit. Can't believe I did that. Ow! This is probably the best I'm gonna do. Ooh, and if you take too long, you will have to do this part over again. Oh, come on, just let me win here. Ah. Come on! Oh, come on! You can kind of tell what I need to do just from this, but come on! It shouldn't be this hard! I thought I could get away with doing that. Throw you there! Come on, give me that. Ah! If I had just stayed near the door! Ah! You know what? Be right back. Oh, wow, yes! Oh, and you know what's even better? S rank, baby. Yeah, I managed to do that without getting hit. You know what? I'm gonna keep all that in. Oh, man, that is so much I don't have to do. Yes! Only have to worry about 5'8". Yes! Speaking of 5'9 and S ranking, if you fail to S rank this on your first try, don't worry. When you beat the game and you go back to 5'9 on the world map screen, you can switch between the two halves of the stage. So you can play either half on its own, so that way if you want to do the final boss battle on your own time, you can. And if you want to S rank the first half against Gaunt's, you can do that too. You don't have to do both at the one after the other after you beat this stage. And, well, we've gotten everything, basically. Cool! Congratulations! Here's the illustration for World 5. That Gantz is really a jerk, isn't he? He'll do anything to win. Well, maybe he could be kinda cool. Just kidding. I'm way cooler, right? Right? I think you may have some competition there, Klonoa. Once again, I can't speak to save my life. Always a PrinceWatercress Let's Play staple. Oh, yes! I'm going to win this! You've already won. Hey, you! You better watch out. What? No! Drats! I'll be made into a gear! Gaunt's! Terrific! Congratulations, Klonoa! Gaunt's did well, too. Garlen! Your promise. Free Lolo. No. Free everyone. That's right. Hey! That's not what you promised! I said I wouldn't change them into gears. You are so talented! I would like you to become my Empire's electronic brain! Garlen! Ha ha! You'll be the backbone of my empire! Such an honor! Klonoa becomes the electronic brain, and I'm a gear. This kind of thing really bugs me. Gaunt's! Don't get the wrong idea. There's something I want you to do. None of your lip. I'll show you what real strength is. Hey, you don't mind cleaning up a little, do you, Mr. Champion? And clean up we shall do, and I don't care if this takes the rest of the video. I don't care if this goes an hour long. We will do this. So, that head is the weak point, obviously. We've known that from previous videos. We just need to throw gear moves at the head, and then when the gear gets thrown, we need to be able to jump clear over it. If we take damage, that's alright. We can always just do this. We can always just send the gear moves into missiles that haven't exploded and become gear moves yet, and we can make hearts that way. You can also get hearts throughout the battle, too. I was a bit too slow there. Ow. Well, you're doing this, so I might as well throw the gear move to the head. If you can hear the beep, or you can see the caution sign, They both kind of work hand in hand to tell you, hey, not Gaunt's, but Garlen is trying to squash you. Right there. And I'm pretty sure you're still going to be facing left, so let's throw another thing at you. And there we go. After a couple hits, this thing loses its legs. And the floor gets destroyed. Let's try not to get hit by the gear. And let's try to save that for later, I think, though you can get other hits. Okay, you're over here. You're going to try to squash me from right there. And these things fire a little differently. And this thing shoots 2 gears that try to home in on your current position. In case you can't throw a gear move at the head, you can always just send it right into the head just by jumping towards the head with an enemy in your hands. And you can just hit the weak spot that way. And that hurt a whole bunch. Let's try not to do this. Also, these things will come down whenever he shakes the ground. So you definitely want to try your best not to, you know, not be still for more than a couple seconds, I guess you could say. But we messed this up. That's no big deal. We can always do this. We can always start this battle from the beginning. Again, you don't have to worry about S-ranking this part. There are no Dreamstones to collect. There are no Moonstones to collect. There are no Sunstones. All you have to worry about is just beating up Garlen. That's all you need to worry about. Ow. And I took way too much damage here. Way too much damage. I think it's better if I started over this way anyway. This is going to become a long video. But I really want to get this done. That way all I have to worry about that's at this point will be just trying to get an S rank on 5-8 off camera, and all I have to worry about is just the 5 ultimates from there, because we still have some extra stages after doing this. And I'm not sure how I want to handle them, because I have yet to play them. I'm under the impression I should probably do one of the EX stages per video. I'll be using EX and 5 ultimates interchangeably, obviously. I mean, how am I not going to do that? And waiting for you to turn around as soon as you do this. Awesome. That gave me an extra hit point that I could definitely use. There we go. And I don't know what he's gonna do. Okay. Did that just to be safe. And you're facing the other way, so I can just hit you like this. Alright, that's the first of 3 things complete again. I don't know where you're gonna go. Okay. Well, I do have the extra hit point waiting there when I drop down. So that does hurt you. As much as I didn't want it to. And these things do move in on your current position, by the way. And yeah, it's a good thing that I kept jumping, because, yeah, that second gear was going to rise up from the ground that way. Ow. And yeah, he's going to drop 1, then after this hit, he's probably going to drop 2. You know, if I could get an extra hit point or something, that would be... I really need to just buckle down and do this. Really need to just buckle down and do this. Because this whole trying to speak and doing this at the same time is not exactly helping. But I can relax here a little bit. So I can't really be ultimately mad with or about this boss battle, because at the end of the day, I've gotten the S rank for 5-9. All I have to worry about now is just beating Garlen. So, the reason I'm jumping during this second salvo of missiles is because after a while, after you get a few hits in, the missiles that create the gear moves, they kind of home in on you vertically. They don't just either stay flat or go at an angle. They kind of follow you around, and you kind of have to pay attention to what you're doing, to where you're at, so that way you don't get hit by any missiles or anything. And that was a good 2 hits right there. I will take those. Ow. Hey, you gave me an extra hit point. I will take that. And that was... I almost took 2 dumb hits instead of 1. That would have been embarrassing. And yeah, I think it was better to just do that so I didn't get hit again. Alright. Well, at least he doesn't shoot like a super powerful laser or anything. There we go. That's the second of 3 down. Let's do this. Now, there is a floor here, but it's soon going to get destroyed. And we're going to have this thing showing up. We need to use that enemy to launch ourselves into Garlen, and then we have to avoid the lasers. This guy will shoot 2 lasers. Once he's done with his lasers, once he's done with super happy laser fun time, we can hit him again. There will be hearts that you can pick up throughout the battle. There's one right there. I don't know why I picked it up, but to be honest, I kind of want to make sure that I'm behind them. And I just now noticed I was at full health there, so that was a thing. Yeah, I don't think that even hit him. This is... I don't want to say it's the easiest part of the battle, but I didn't find it too challenging. Maybe it's because I'm just so used to the games, and that was it. I only needed to hit him like 3 times in this form, and there we go. He's done. And now we get our ending to Klonoa 2 Dream Champ Tournament. We finally saved Lolo. Lolo, are you okay? Thank you, Klonoa. Klonoa! Oh, the text is moving on its own. Okay, I did not know that. Chipple! I'm glad you're okay. You had a hard time, huh? It looks like everyone has changed back from being gears. I thought we were done for. Anything's possible as long as you don't give up. Ah, my empire! Garlen! You can't talk your way out of this. Garlen, you are under arrest for fraud, kidnapping, mayhem, and other crimes. So that explains the suit and tie. He's a cop. What? And now he's off to prison. Hey, Suiryu. I didn't realize you were a cop. He's been a hard one to catch, so I thought I'd infiltrate his operation. Thanks for your help, Klonoa. Well, Wow, Klonoa, you're the best! It was nothing. By the way, what about Gaunt's? Oh, you'd think he'd have disappeared by now and just walked off into the sunset with his gun. Just having done whatever, but nope, he's still here. Hey! I saved him. So I'll just take the prize money. Hey! Stop, thief! So, adios, amigos. This is just junk. You can have it. And we get the trophy for a tournament that was made for nefarious purposes. Wahoo! Thanks, Gaunt's! Yeah, well, whatever. And we have the trophy. Gaunt's just walks off into the sunset. So he's not a complete jerk after all. And that is it for the regular game of Klonoa 2 Dream Champ Tournament. This video in particular was not as aggravating as I expected it to be. I have to admit that it became more and more of a challenge to make these videos as we got further and further into the game. And how does this game stack up so far? Well, if you like Klonoa Empire Dreams, you'll probably like this one. I say probably. I'm not assuring that you will. Also, Chipple got a trophy. I think. Oh, no, that's a camera. But, and here's the most obvious thing. This is the harder game. Whether this is the better game is largely dependent on your perspective. This game expects a lot more out of the player than Empire Dreams did. Empire Dreams got hard, but it didn't get super hard unless you played the EX stages. This game got harder much more quickly. I was using tactics that I saw in the EX stages of Empire Dreams as early as World 4, as early as the Southern Resort. And I will give the game this. The graphics, the sound, the play control, they're all the same, even a little bit better from Empire Dreams. But this game is hard because you now have a ranking system. You have a lot more things to unlock. You have 5 EX stages instead of 3. And Lolo gets a trophy. As I was saying, this game is hard. It is definitely harder. Again, whether this is better than Empire Dreams depends on how you feel. Depends on your preferences. I mean, this game definitely builds on all the good stuff that the first game got. It's just difficult. This is far from a terrible game. This is not a horrible game. I can like both games equally. But if you want a challenge, play the second game. I sound like a broken record at this point, but this game's difficult. And I'm surprised that I did as much as I could. So, now that friends are back together, everyone is back to the way they were. I don't know why Gaunt's is in the group shot because he walked off. There are all these other guys that we never got to see. And that's it. That's the ending. Everybody goes home happy. Klonoa is the winner. And if you have all S ranks and you've gotten everything, you'll be able to play all 5 of the 5 ultimates. And by pressing A at the group photo, you get the end. And then we can press A again. We go back to the title screen. We get all this stuff again. And I am going to go back to my save file with everything clear and almost all of the things collected. And this is what I was talking about earlier. You can do the whole thing with Gantz again, and you can S rank it if you need to, which thankfully I don't need to do. Or you can do the final battle with Garlen. I don't have to do either, because all I have to worry about is Vision 5-8. I am going to take care of this Oh, okay. I can do the 5 ultimates right now. I just need to S rank everything, and then I can say I S ranked everything. I guess you just need all the Sunstones and all the Dreamstones to get it. One of the two, or maybe both. I thought you just had to straight up S rank everything, but that's not. That ain't it. But I will S rank Vision 5-8 because I've made it this far. I've S ranked everything else. I don't know why I shouldn't. I don't see why I shouldn't. So I'm going to do that off screen. So, yeah. I will see you with the first of the 5 ultimates in the next video. Join me next time then, why don't you? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching, and this is continuing because obviously this ain't over yet. We got the 5 ultimates. See you guys later.